The spoilers for One Piece Chapter 1125 have just dropped, and let me tell you, you're going to lose your mind when you hear what happens. The events in this chapter, especially involving Saturn, are going to blow your mind. Now you'll understand why Katarina Devon said her mission was complete after touching Saturn. Figurlin Garling, bro, I'm telling you, there are some massive reveals in this chapter. Even Dragon is involved. Emu and several other major characters participate in this chapter, and it's no small feat. What happens in Elbaf, my friend, is monumental. This is the first chapter set in Elbaf, and what a chapter it is. Let me explain everything from A to Z, but please do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. It's free, just a click away. So the title of this chapter is How to Define Death, and in this chapter, a major character's death occurs in a way that you might have expected, but how it happens is beyond what you could have imagined. The chapter begins with Saturn surrounded by vice admirals. All of them are apologizing to him for what happened. You know, the vice admirals got badly beaten, so they're all apologizing and saying that Straw Hat went to Elbaf, so they should follow him. But Saturn refuses their request. He says there's no point in going to Elbaf now. Saturn mentions that they have already achieved what they needed, which was likely to kill Vegapunk. That objective has been achieved. But Saturn acknowledges their main failure was allowing Vegapunk's message to be broadcast. Almost the entire message got out, and even with the 5 elders present, they couldn't stop it. Then the scene shifts to Egghead, where we see the Punk records containing Vegapunk's massive brain ascending into the sky. The cloud machine Vegapunk mentioned, the one he told them to protect, has been activated, and the entire Punk records has ascended into the sky. York tried hard to stop it, but by the time she arrived, it was too late. The part had already risen high into the sky. Now pay close attention to what happens next, because there are some major reveals. The scene cuts to Miria Joa to the authority room where the 5 elders emerged. Figurlin Garling enters this room and has now become the new Elder Warrior, God of Science. Do you understand, bro? Garling Figurlin has replaced Saturn as the new Elder. What is even happening? Is this a joke? From the Elders' bodies, Black Sea lightning emerges, and from Saturn's body, it begins to fade away as his position as an Elder has been stripped. In the previous chapter, we saw Emu on his knees, and now in this chapter, Saturn is kneeling, begging Emu for forgiveness. He is pleading for his life at this point. Suddenly, Saturn's body begins to age rapidly and then explodes. Saturn just exploded. Is this a joke? Saturn was blown up, leaving only his skeleton behind. All the flesh on his body has disappeared. Oda-sensei had apparently planned Saturn's death in advance, but I didn't know he would die so horribly. And let me tell you why I say Oda-sensei had planned this. Katarina Devon can copy others' abilities and their appearances. What will Katarina Devon do now using Saturn's body? Saturn has been removed from the 5 elders, but she can still transform into him and deceive others into thinking Saturn is still alive. I don't even know what to think now. This is why we say Oda is the greatest. They killed off Saturn. How did they kill him? I don't understand what's going on with Emu. Is he a god in the world government? He can kill whoever he wants. I thought the 5 elders had power, but it seems all that power belongs to Emu. We are also told that a new Vegapunk has been created, somehow due to the cloud machine that lifted Punk records into the sky. A new body has appeared containing the brains of Edison, Shaka, Pythagoras, and Atlas. It's a Vegapunk with 4 brains in one body. They couldn't handle one Vegapunk, and now they've got a 4-brain Vegapunk. What will it do? The scene then shifts to the Kamabaka Kingdom, where the Revolutionary Army is located. Ivankov is explaining Vegapunk's message in detail. Dragon then speaks up, saying that they need to end this as quickly as possible. Dragon is here in this chapter making some serious statements. He also mentions that the fight to find safe places, those areas that Vegapunk said would be safe from the upcoming flood, is about to begin. Everyone will need to find a place where they can stay safe because water is coming, and if they don't, they'll all drown. Not everyone is like Morgans. And here spoilers for the chapter ends. No break next week. What do you have to say about this chapter? I'll say it's peak One Piece. The beginning of Elbaf is so intense. I'm wondering what else will happen in Elbaf. These were the spoilers for now. The chapter will be released on Thursday. If you want to watch it, subscribe to the channel. That's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.